Route 165 Carbon River Fairfax Bridge closed until further notice. Effective immediately, the Washington State Department of Transportation has closed the State Route 165 Carbon River Fairfax Bridge to all vehicle and pedestrian traffic until further notice, because the single-lane bridge that is located at milepost 11.5, 3 miles south of Carbonado in Pierce County, there's no access across the bridge now that it's 103 years old.
It's an old bridge, and the sad thing about Washington is that we have so many bridges, and so many of them need to be repaired. They're old. They're not made for 80,000 pounds.
103 years old. The bridge is still there, just currently not usable.
Well, it's.
But that's because
it's made out of wood.
I know. The single-lane bridge is the preliminary findings of this 103-year-old bridge that up until recently was actively used. Findings from recent inspections of the bridge revealed new deterioration of steel supports of the more than century-old span. In the coming weeks, WashDOT bridge engineers will perform further analysis on the bridge.
Oh, you said that right. Analysis
until those results are final. WashDOT is closing the bridge as a safety precaution.
Okay. Well, it's good. It's good that they're closing it, but it's bad because of the town. Correct?
The town, and we have we have so many bridges in Washington State. In 2024, WashDOT signed an emergency declaration that expedited work for an emergency detour route for first responders and local property owners south of the bridge. The emergency detour route is not open to the public. That's why it's an emergency detour route.
And don't try to go around and do this. And please, just stay off the bridge.
The bridge has provided access to the Mount Rainier National Park's Mowich Lake entrance and Carbon River. Mowich. Who's which? Mowich.
It's not Mowich. It's your witch.
My Mowich.
You witch.
Mowich. Gonna get Mowich.
I've never even heard of Mowich.
I know. Well, I got knowledge for you.
Of course you do.
It's been a secret entrance.
Oh
my
it's
gosh.
A secret entrance.
It's a secret.
Secret entrance to what, Shan?
Mount Rainier National Park.
Oh.
Yes. Due to the closure of the bridge, there's now no public access to the Mowich Park entrance across from State Route 165 and surrounding areas. But this entrance was one of the ones where they're doing the timed entry now.
Yeah.
They didn't do it there.
They didn't.
So you could just wake up and say, hey, let's go to Mowich. And you don't have to plan it and buy a spot.
We going to Mowich or Yo-Wich?
Which? Bring your sandwich.
Right?
Which kind of sandwich you taking to Mowich?
I'm PB&J. You know me. I'm a PB&J kind of guy.
PB&J.
Right? PB&J.
Not a ham and cheese?
Nah. PB&J all the way.
All the way. All right. In 2024 of July, the bridge's load rating was reduced to 16,000 pounds, the big bridge. This was the third restriction imposed on the bridge since 2009. In 2013, commercial vehicles were restricted from crossing the bridge. The 490-foot-long bridge.
Wow, we know how.
It's like you hold your breath and just
We
go.
know how Shan's loves bridges. We go on these road trips.
I've been on the bridge.
We go on these road trips, and she closes her eyes and holds her breath like she's gonna go through the water. So I don't know what's going on. It's
all just no bridges for Shan's. The 490-foot bridge opened to travelers in 1921, way back in 1921.
Well, you know what they were doing in 21.
Back when we had to go to school uphill in the snow both ways.
Both ways with no shoes.
No shoes.
Don't forget, no shoes.
No shoes. A bridge expected to have a service life of 75 years based on current standards. Yeah. The average age of the state-owned vehicle bridges is 51 years. The Carbon River Bridge is, again, 103 years old.
Yeah, and it's like I was saying at the top of this. Bridges they're made for so long, right? But it's also you have to
maintain them.
If you don't upkeep, guess what happens?
You close the bridge. There is no funding available to replace the bridge at this point. Years of deferred preservation work due to limited preservation funding resulted in the updated weight restrictions and now the indefinite closure.
Come on, Ferguson. Governor Ferguson. Get on this.
Get on this,
Governor Ferguson. I'm asking you. This is a cool place to go.
And so now some of the businesses are trying to save their town.
Okay.
Some businesses in Wilkeson, which is the town right before the bridge, some businesses in Wilkeson are seasonal, such as Simple Goodness Sisters, where this unique establishment is a combination of bar, cafe, ice cream parlor, and tasting room.
Yeah.
They reopened in April of this year and are encouraging visitors to still come to this cute little town, even though the access to Mount Rainier is not available. These girls literally grow the food, make the food, but it's a lot of it is like cocktails. And you can buy their mixes, and they've just released a book. They're on a book tour.
Wow.
They've invested everything. And they made a post that caught my eye one night where they literally were walking into the town meeting and said, this is where you go and try and save a small town.
Save this town. Imagine the state just cut off access to a 100-year-old bridge. This one's the Fairfax Bridge, and that is key to bringing in tourists past your business. And then up to Mount Rainier National Park. Now that's exactly the situation I'm in. I'm Belinda Kelly, owner of the Simple Goodness Soda Shop in Wilkeson, Washington. Population around 450. And that tourist traffic is what keeps us afloat each year. Obviously, people are very concerned about this closure. It has cut off access to Mount Rainier National Park, Carbon River entrance, and popular hikes like Mowich Lake, Spray Park, and Tolmie Peak. In addition to that, there's also about 40 people who now don't have safe access to their homes because they live on the other side of that bridge. So they have a 45-minute rough road detour that they have to use. And because there's no safe way across, right now we're talking not pedestrians, bicycles, nothing. And it's going to be 5 years to research and rebuild. What would you do? How would you save the town and save our business? We've just announced our 6th season here in Wilkeson, and we love it here.
Yeah, well, we've been to Wilkeson many times. Yeah, we love Wilkeson. And you drive in and it has this big thing that it's over the road and it says "Welcome to Wilkeson" and blah blah blah, and it's so cool looking, isn't it? And the history. Yeah, the history there, and it's a logging town, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
right? Logging town, and it has trains, and it has big.
It's got the big log. It's got the big log.
It's got the big log.
There is also the Carlson Block restaurant that offers sourdough pizza cooked on a wood-fired brick oven, as well as daily soup, salads, and small bites and desserts. Nice. Their dough and mozzarella are made fresh daily, and everything is made in-house. They are open Thursday through Sunday, 3 p.m. until they run out, or around 8 p.m.
Yeah, so you don't have to go over the bridge to get to Wilkeson.
No. And these businesses and the locals, they're all starting events to bring people to Wilkeson to do things in Wilkeson. You don't just have to say, I can't go there now because I can't get to Mount Rainier. No, still go to Wilkeson. They have we've been down there when they had the parade.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
It's really cool, yeah. And if you haven't been, it's a small town, very small, very very small.
It does have a post office. We've seen it.
Yeah, we love post office in small towns.
In small towns.
But it's one of those small towns that is just like welcoming. You know, you just walk in and you just feel like you belong there.
Yes. There is such a heart to Wilkeson. So again, you should search them out on social media. We will post some of their events. It's just a great place to go, and they are trying so hard to save their town.
Yeah, and let's all help. Let's all help them. Let's all help them save.
Yeah.
You know, the ice cream's great. Go have a cocktail.
There you go.
Really, just
it's
one
homemade.
One cocktail. Just one cocktail.
Homegrown. Let's go, Wilkeson. Let's
go.
Woo, woo, woo.